Hi, I'm Christina and you're watching Creative Hub TV. So this now leads me into what is this second business, Reset Ready? I mean, what an incredible name. I just want to know all about it. Tell me.
Reset Ready is a real passion project of mine, but it was a concept that I established many, many years ago. So when I was consulting to the Australian Institute of Management, I was helping them as well as other organisations to reset, and that was the common theme.
Yeah.
And then obviously with what happened with Dad and Mum, I realised that resetting it should be a deliberate thing that we do in business, but in personal life too. And most of the time in our personal life, we reset through crisis. So burnout or business is not doing well, and what am I going to do? So the concept of Reset Ready is be ready and be on the forefoot to reset quite deliberately and quite strategically. So that could be business. As you can imagine, I'm attracting a lot of small business operators who are wanting to use some of the methodology from big business to small business to help grow and expand their business. But it could also be an individual. So if I think about my mum, her reset is all about how do I make decisions now without my husband, and who's my network and who's my tribe, and how do I find my passion for life again. And it's a second life, it's a new life. So I'm actually not going to restrict it to business, which is where I naturally tend to go to and what I attract. I want to bring women together and that's okay if we do have a theme around business, because that's easy for me. We can help businesses scale and grow quite easily. We have a number of mentors that come from a variety of backgrounds. So John Odlum, who created Green Cross Vets, Jackie Hendy, who was the proud mum and wife behind Trevor Hendy. We have Madonna Williams, who's a very popular yogi lady here on the Gold Coast, who works with the mind and stillness and breath and healing. Therese Kerr, Miranda's mum, who works with organic skin products. There's Giulio Delafitte, who took 101 entrepreneurs to the Antarctica 2 years ago to create business together and to stretch and push the boundaries. So it's a new concept, but it's an old one, and I can't wait to launch it and just bring everybody together to reset, whether it be a personal retreat or a business focused retreat.
So you're launching this with a retreat, is that right?
Yes, so we're launching with a retreat in September 2018. One of the mentors, who actually owned a restaurant here on the Gold Coast and many other businesses, who is also a hypnotherapist, has got shares in Robinson Crusoe Island on Fiji, in Fiji.
Wow.
So we're actually getting the island to ourselves for these
goodness.
group of people. There'll be nightly ceremonies, carver ceremonies, dancing. We're really big on taking time to stretch yourself and transform, but also kick your heels up. So there'll also be some dancing till the sun rises as well.
So how long is this retreat?
So it's going to be 1 week.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah, it is, because resetting is a process.
Yes.
And you can't just step into that and step out of that. So people will be walking away with a very personalised and actionable plan, whether it be for their personal life or business. We've also decided to invite people to bring their family and children. So we'll have activities for the family and children, because if you think about it, the family and children, if you have them, are a really important factor for your success. So whilst they may not be included in all of the workshops, they may be from time to time invited in to buy into your reset and to support you on that process.
That is a really unique and clever idea. I mean, lots of people would be jumping at this, because it means that they don't have to stop their lives. They can have a mini holiday experience, and yet they get to learn something and reset their lives. How incredible is that?
That's the idea.
You truly are a remarkable businesswoman.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's going to be great.
So you're sorting out their mind.
Yeah. So we're working
Mindset,
with. So the whole thing that, as I said, that sort of constant thing that's occurred for me throughout, whether I'm consulting to a publicly listed organisation or a small business, is that mindset is most important to begin with. Method, so having a proven
how you're going to do
approach, how you're going to do it, and then mentoring, which is somebody who's going to keep you accountable. Or
that is exactly what I kind of talk about on my website. It's exactly the same thing, because the longer you've lived, basically you have so much more to offer, and so then you become this natural mentor. So how incredible is that?
You do. And I think, you know, this stuff, hearing you say what a fantastic businesswoman is, it's lovely to hear, but it's all very organic and authentic. And I think when you think about and you talk about the more experiences you have, the more you become a mentor. I think it's about tapping into and really feeling and relating to the people that you're talking to. When it's coming from that place of heart and soul, and you want to see people thrive, particularly with women, it's really important to lift each other up and to create that confidence and that success, however you measure that. Then it's real, you know, it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile sleepless nights, early mornings, putting your energy into coach a group of people, you know, it lights your fire.
Well, that's right. And it's really interesting, because I often weave in lifestyle, mindset, wellness, personal style. Well, the outside is, the personal style is basically, you know, the icing on the cake. Let's deal with the mind first, because if I don't think good about myself or about my reality or my world, how can the rest of it flow? So that would be probably the first place to start, is to helping someone shift, creating a paradigm shift for them in thinking differently.
And this is why you need to be on our retreat, because I have not caught the fashion part, stylist part, you know, the way that you look down pat. That has not been, you know, the best attribute of mine. But in saying that, it's no different. You know, the first group is looking to be a range of small business owners or entrepreneurs, and doing that personally, but also in their business, which is why? How do you feel good about this business? Because there's a purpose to it. There's a reason as to why you started this. It has to add value to your market. So we actually spend the first couple of days going back to the roots and resetting to establish that purpose before we start to stretch the boundaries and look for opportunities for growth and optimization.
Well, that's right. It's hard to stretch those boundaries if somebody is living in fear and cannot see beyond those. They're not willing or wanting to be stretched. It's too painful. Whereas someone that is going through or has gone to the other side of being reset, they're now looking for, what's the next thing? How can I reach the next level? Or, you know, how can I change my life so that I actually get the maximum benefit out of living on this earth now? How cool is that? It's a really incredible concept, and I am so looking forward to hearing more about it. It's amazing.
Thank you. It's going to be wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's it from us today. If you're ready to reset your life and your business, head on over to resetready.com.au so you can grab more information about resetting your life now.